Okay, Sag, Happy New Year. We're doing the Zodiac Wheel, so if you've got your birth chart, which you should have by now if you've been watching me long enough, you can get them free anywhere on the internet. You can get it on an app, you can get it just as it is. Find out what your 12 houses are. Find out if you actually are the sun sign that you think you are, because your rising sign is most important. And just watch each video to tell you about that exact part of your life. So each house represents a part of your life. So if you watch that video that corresponds with like the first house, which is Aries and self, second house is Taurus and worth or value or what you value, third house is communication, fourth house is so Gemini, communication, Cancer, home and family life, Leo, fifth house of what goes on in the dark or hidden things, sixth house is health, Virgo, seventh house is partnerships, Libra, open enemies, Scorpio is reproductive organs and shared resources, Sagittarius is knowledge, Capricorn is ambition and career, 11th house is your true life purpose, and 12th house is the sacrifices. And we've got 11th house of Aquarius, which is your wishes and dreams can't come true at this time because you're avoiding something, refusing to face the chaos needed to bring order. So you're dimming your light to fit in, you're letting people pass you over for things, and until you've lost all hope, and until you stand up for yourself or find hope again, there'll be no healing or freedom for you. So networking is what you need, getting out there. So January then, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Yeah, it looks like this year you've got a battle on your hands for your hopes, wishes and dreams, or even your freedom. So January, there's cowardice, you're not, maybe illness, a Leo could be involved, a Taurus or somebody born in the year of the ox. You are leaving yourself open to power struggles, people controlling you. So you need to tame the beast within. 8 or 26 for you is negative this month. You're too open to abuse, really, control. So the names Ian, David, Penny could be important. February then, we've got criminal activity or problems with children, siblings in the home, negative thinking, mental illness, drugs even. Those born on the 1st or the 28th living at that number 1 or 28. Date for your diary and address. It's confused mind. A home is not a home without fire in the hearth, food on the table and a welcome at the door. A celebration called off, a wedding called off. There's something wrong there. Lies, deceit and theft. So somebody's been wearing a false mask pretending to be something they're not, well when they're not, someone they're not. So definitely Leo and Gemini, January, February. Communications then, somebody's not taking action on the internet, possibly because they're travelling. So there's no communication, there's no action being taken because somebody is travelling to the object of their desire, be their person, things or events, or they've brought something to a close in March. Number 21 for you is positive energy. There's no passion anymore, so you're bringing it to a close. April, oh yes, April, there will be either something created that you're going to have to sacrifice yourself for, or happiness to do with a Pisces, number 12, or the collective. 9 months, the collective. It seems like possibly a baby, but we'll see. Because of the impotence there, I don't see that happening. So you're creating something. It may not be a child, but you are creating something that you're going to have to sacrifice for. But don't be a doormat. You need to stand on your own 2 feet. Don't hang about in limbo. Let's say no. And then Paul could be important. May, again, still problems. Problems within the home and family life, or another celebration called off. Changes you're not going to like. The number 10. Ladybird, fly away home. Your house is on fire. So house fires maybe. But look up what the ladybird is in the animal totem. But know that it's negative. It's not positive because it's in the reverse. So the number 10 for you is negative. A run of bad luck to do with a home and family life, or a house. Maybe you tried to buy a house and it keeps falling through. I don't know. So January, February, March, April, May, June. Your 6th house of health. So there's some violent arguments and little effort being put in here. So it could be you could be violently ill and unable to put any effort in, or it could be injuries due to an argument. You've got to watch that very carefully, but it is minor arcana. So if it was a major thing, I would probably see major arcana there. So a Capricorn could be involved. It could be something that you've had for a long time coming, maybe 8 years. Partnerships, there's some victory here, even though you may feel stuck. So victory after a battle. So you've made some progress after whatever that was, but you're still stuck. Improving a bit, but still stuck. It could be you've got an enemy, but that enemy may well be yourself. 8th house of Scorpio, it's reproductive organs and shared resources. You overcome that enemy now, which is brilliant, but don't dwell in the past. The past is over, the future's not promised, you have to live in the now. A communication coming your way, fast, rapid, enemies overcome, even if that enemy is yourself. 9th house, Sagittarius, we've got Aries now. Justice is served, you're not wasting your time, energy or breath on a situation anymore. The number 11. You're coming home to who you truly are. So whatever this was, you're bringing it to a close this year. Yeah, you were growing as a person and soul. There has been some pain, but the love has left the building. There's no commitment here whatsoever. You are free. However, you may be free and pregnant because you are growing something. The military, agriculture, farming, whatever it is good. You are going to be happy again, but it's come at a price. Somebody loves something or someone more than themselves. Yeah. So November, which is your true life purpose, it's time to rid yourself of the confusion. Don't listen to the lies. It's time for an explosive event, either a passionate encounter or a massive argument. But it'd be a blessing in disguise. It's going to rock your world, whatever this is. But it needs to happen so that you can grow. 16. October is 3 and 30, or November the 11th, May the 31st. It's mother's month, possibly, or the name Abigail, Greg, Lynn, Natasha, Josh, Lauren, 16 is positive as well, so 3 and 30, 16, Chris, Mandy and Neil. And the sacrifice is forgetting the past, reuniting with something or someone. May the first, maybe, could be important. It's the 3 life cycles of women, it's the norns, it's you are gaining knowledge and growing as a person, but you can't dwell in the past. Build a bridge, get over it, live in the now. Future's not promised, past is over, it's time to live in the now, and you know it. So it's a battle for you this year and what you want out of your life. And you can have it, is what they're saying. But there's some decisions to be made. So April then, you've got to put your boundaries in place. But I would still say they are saying yes. So yes or no, it's up to you. But remember that you can't make any wrong decisions. It's just that if you make one decision, the consequences, you might not like them, but it will always come back round. You've got the gatekeeper, so power, wealth, abundance, those born in the year of the dragon, absolutely fantastic. I would say Capricorn energy, number 32, massively important. So the dragons, so Wales, England and China. The gatekeepers, it's abundance coming your way. Yes, there's the abundance in October. Because you've put in the hard work. It hasn't gone unnoticed, and the dragon is gifting you with the help and abundance in whatever you need at this time for your future success. You might have reached the point where you know where you're going and what you need to do, but the resources don't seem to be there. Know that they will come at the right time. Once you gain the ally of the dragon, you must ensure you remain true to your word. So stick to what you say. No lies, no deceit. They don't take kindly to tricksters, and you've got a trickster in there. But are also able to recognise one when they see one. They will only appear to you if you are worthy and humble about it. There is no place for ego here. There's your ego in the January. There is only space for truth and the eagerness to do good. The most powerful of all Celtic symbols, the dragons, were also known as the Great Protectors. So someone in spirit is protecting you, especially if it's a mother. They protect the great treasures of the wild that man always longed for. The Celts believed that wherever the dragon flew, the land would become more powerful. They are symbols of the vision, wisdom and prophecy. They were the guardians of all knowledge and wisdom, which may be why we see them sitting on their gold. You see, treasure is not always about money or material items. Therefore, by drawing this card, you may ask the dragons for their guidance, wisdom and knowledge for the future. They may aid you by giving you riddles to solve, but know that any guidance from the dragons will help you with your quest. So this is one of your riddles to solve. See what you can make out of it. So 21 and 16 and 3 and 30, massively important positive energy, but avoid that 1 and 28 and the number 10 and 8 and 26 because they're all negative. 32 is positive. Yeah, there is Athena. It is in reverse, but these don't really have reversals, but I do take note when they're in reverse. So let's have a look what Athena has to say. She's a major one, so it might be a little bit longer. Athena was a warrior goddess, so you are battling. Her concerns were justice, and you will receive justice, they've said you will, and wisdom, and has the physical strength to go to battle for what she believes in, and you are going to go to battle. The main character in Homer's Odyssey. She is constantly popping up in Greek legend, and most notably the Trojan War. So Helen, the enemy within, and the horse. There's born in the year of the horse, and this year, 2026, as of February the 17th, is the year of the horse. Multi-talented and passionate, she is an excellent goddess to have on your side if you have to go to battle, and you do. So, typically dramatic start to her life. She's the daughter of the union between Zeus, the king of the gods, and the Philanderins were legendary. So, someone may be a bit of a womanizer. When Metis got pregnant, so pregnancy, there we have it, Zeus heard a prophecy that Metis' daughter would become more powerful than him. He tackled the situation by swallowing the evidence in the form of Metis whole. However, when he was walking beside the lake Triton, one day he got a terrible headache. So someone maybe has an aneurysm, something like that. Thetis, the blacksmith god, Aphrodite cuckold husband, so henpecked husband, played midwife by splitting the forehead open, whereupon out leapt Athena, fully grown, yelling her head off and ready to go to war. So she has continued ever since. You are in your element today. Never since the day before men ruled the world have you been able to have such a free reign. Equal opportunities legislations have given you the chance to travel higher than ever up the promotional path and to work with enormous success in industries formerly considered totally male. You are a fighter, not afraid of conflict. You are intelligent, crafty, and dedicated to getting the job done, whether you're male or female. Traditionally, your articulateness, your qualities of strength, your readiness to find a cause, but you're not strong at the minute in January. There's something wrong. Has been hijacked, but this is a narrow way of looking at the world. Women have always had these qualities. It's just that in previous times they were forced by male-dominated societies to suppress them. So don't let yourself be suppressed, male or female, by anyone, because we don't want you dimming your light, which is what they said there. The world tends to view you, Athena, as a very strange type of person. Your assertiveness is termed as aggressiveness. Your determination to get the right as being hard and unkind. Some people, as well as women as well as men, have difficulty in relating to your upfront attitude. What they don't see is that the hurt it causes when your critical comments are made. It's too easy for you to believe what others tell you with so many attributes that you become one of the boys. Don't let this happen. You are very much your own person, a powerful, strong person, but all consuming. Reconnect with your Athena archetypal power. Do not allow conventional world to trick you into depressing your essential Athena. Put your talents to good use out in the world. You are a natural leader, but challenge yourself with learning to become a team player as well. Ask for the opinions of your colleagues and family and listen to what they have to say. You are more energy than most. Use it wisely. For all the easy camaraderie with men, you can turn into a shy, sweet little girl when it comes to sex and love. Or, if you're a lad, shy, sweet little boy. You are very much your father's daughter. You might find that you're attracted to men who are older, or women who are older, mother figures, father figures, mentors, and maybe fragile when it comes to love, dependent on your partner. The most successful form of relationship for Athena is a companionate marriage with someone who supports you in your causes but also reminds you your need to rest and recreation. When Athena appears in your spread, it means that you need to apply wisdom followed by force. Do not rush into action, but consider carefully your best strategy. When you have made your decision, you must commit yourself to taking concerted action. The card asks you to confront your fears and your demons and fight them off. Consider what weapon you need to defend yourself against your enemies. both the enemy within and the enemy without. What did I say? Arm yourself emotionally to do battle. Gather support. You may be in a crisis situation and frozen, as though facing Medusa. Reflect honestly on your situation and then act to liberate yourselves, to free yourself and make the necessary changes. You can reweave your world to be more what you want it to be, but if you fail to take wise action, this situation is only going to get worse. You need to take a second look. Often the most difficult situations to be honest about are the ones that you're closest to. So remember too that the logical thing to do may not always be the right thing if it doesn't account for your feelings. So your feelings matter as much as anyone else's. The bear, Virgo, geriatric issues, teeth, knees, bones, dentists, leadership. That's what they want. Stop dimming your light and lead. Number 4. So you need to become a leader. Oh, wrong book. Become the bear. The bear and the cedar calls to be powerful but benevolent, embody the qualities of the great leader. Bears are emperors of the woodland and guardians of the forest, so possibly Aries. Paired with cedar, a plant known for its healing, protection, cleansing qualities. This card invites you into mature authority. So it's time to grow up and stand up for yourself. The spirit of the bear is guiding you to leadership opportunities and reminding you to rule with fairness and care. How can you be a better leader, and who benefits from your knowledge and experience? Somebody wants to. You take care. You've got this. Don't be afraid.